Musician BlakkFist exploded on the scene as a poet in his hometown of Columbus, Georgia in 2012. Since his creative debut, Fist has pushed his pen past poetry and gained musical prominence, having graced stages like Atlanta's 444 Amphitheater and the Wichita Art Museum. Known best for his electrifying performances, Fist's solo debut, Scales, is led by his single, The Zodiac Song, a feel-good anthem loved by fans for its hip-hop style. Let me hear you say, yeah, yeah, if you ready for your feature. Yeah! Put your hands together, start making some noise for BlakkFist!
What am I talking about? Everybody know what the song's about. They be trying to hide our history, but they know who we are, do you? It seems we feel freedom more than enslavement. Turn our backs on Zion while welcoming the agents. In this matrix, facts make us uncomfortable. Ignorance is now honorable. Intellect is just a fancy way of saying regurgitating information. Because education teaches job application, not creation. It's amazing. I wonder why our minds have been taken, shaped in. The likeness of evildoers now revered as great men. Thinking is a sign of rebellion. Whether intimidated by hell or bribed with heaven. When our children go up and ask why we said idly by and did nothing, what the fuck will we tell them? But that won't be my cross to bear. My purpose has already been nailed in. Individuality is now doing the same thing slightly differently. Creativity the enemy, conformity the desired imagery, one for all, literally. Your perception is formed for you. Knowledge of the height of this deception would floor you. I implore you, read a motherfucking book. The destruction of black civilization, the Tavistock Institute of Human Relations, the miseducation of the Negro. Stop calling our ancestors slaves. They were enslaved. There's a difference, one that we should know. Similar to being American and living in America. Do you not care enough? Do I care too much? My rage is turning up and I'm running out of fucks. Black bodies been piling up. Your weed ain't loud enough to mask the stench of unjust death, especially for the purposes of organ harvesting. First you shun my rights, then you deny me my oxygen. I can't continue to take this manure. I will take a day off, but I never knew a nigga named Bueller. So I stay aggressive as a cougar, standing out like a pimped out Pontiac, because the American dream requires you to be asleep. So I guess this is the confession of an insomniac. And what if there were no niggas, only master teachers now? I stay woke. What if there were no niggas, only master teachers now? I stay woke. I stay peace, truth, love, life. Revolution. Okay. Y'all can stop looking at me like my name's Stanley now. How y'all doing? Ah, damn. Y'all just like, dance, nigga, sing, nigga. Like a Stephen Wild's face. Everybody got a blank face, but y'all look good, cry. Y'all beautiful. Lord have mercy. I ain't even gonna lie, I did all that because I forgot the next poem I was gonna do. But we good. Peace, truth, love, life. Do you remember back in the days when we had no worries, yeah. I remember those school days, going through that I can't wait to be grown phase. Now I miss them hallways. Tall tees and dicky suits were all the rave. Every dude tried thugging cause that's what them bras crave. Then Project Pat told us don't save. As if our raging hormones weren't motivation enough to overlook love while focusing on lust. Books made it home just to collect dust. We were on that puff. Passing class was the least of our worries. Until the last few weeks before report cards came out. What an extra credit act. That's what everybody talking about. Optimistic about the future. Everybody trying to make it out. Foolish to think the spoils will go to those lacking work ethic and humility. That actually, a few do slip through the cracks. But easy to spot because they all have horns attached. Seeing the maps in the sky. Bruised trying to prove I could fly. Consumed with vanity, didn't notice disability was given to time. Not I. And oh how it flew. Majestic as the dew of Hermon. What is he on? This is for Zion. From zygote to lion. My life ain't been no crystal stair. And I ain't trying to cry or complain. It's just you can't fully appreciate the joy till you've experienced the pain. And boy am I appreciative. They say God is the sustainer, meaning you must have the initiative. Blessed with the gift of giving gifts. I serve. Virgo. Liberal with prostitution, conservative with furlough. Meaning fuck you, pay me. My right hand been itching a lot lately. Going hard with a paint beam. Trying to just quickly realize they just ain't me. When I'm gone, they gon' saint me by saying, do you remember back in the day when we had no worries? I remember January 5th, a star was born. Too quickly mourned. When I first heard the story, my hearts went out to my cousins, Tamika and Corey. Then the judge and jury added insult to injury by treating it as if it was some minor infraction. Jealousies of this white woman had cosmic impactions. Though I know you live on, building a home, we'll one day be laughing, reunited and laughing. No memory of the past when. Well, it's hard to say. Vicky, Ashe. May my libations please you, I do pray. The common motif in black stories, we to pray. So I lift as I climb, fuse lemon and lime, obeying an instinct. From the fountain of perseverance, we were forced to drink, like Dr. Ink. Think, and we'll save ourselves. Identify the chink in the chain, even if we have to name ourselves. Not a black supremacist, I just think we can take care of ourselves. You trying to be Jesus. All they know is crosses, hammers, nails. And well, maybe it don't hit home for you. And I hope that truth hold on for you. Because who knew having a guardian angel could be so painful? You watch over us and we thankful. But we'd rather have you here. Who do I send this complaint to? Dear God, peace, truth, love, light. Revolution. Y'all know, I normally save that piece for last because it's always a somber feeling afterwards. But I wanted to sit in that with y'all today. You know, we in this Mercury retrograde, it's Aquarius season, it's the winter. Aquarius are notorious. You got Aquarius in the house? Okay.
I think you're crazy.
But anyway, I didn't want to like do that and walk off. I wanted to sit in that with y'all today. These emotions. I didn't want to run from that, you know. Like the man Black Soul said, we do use this for our therapy, you know what I'm saying? And so thank you for being in this with me. I'm gonna keep it going though. Peace, truth, love, light. Revolution. Oh, there's tightrope walking. It's quiet as lost and say it's nothing when it's something. I just need substance, guess my karma's on my conscience. Sick to my stomach with this tightrope walking. Yeah. Tightrope walking. Yeah. Living life afraid of heights. Jumping off of cliffs to see if my wings were made for flight or ice. You know, Eagle Street or Happy Feet. Either way, I'm finding out tonight. Scared of death, but more afraid of life. Savior advice. Sometimes I just want to vent. You see, I've done more than witness the immaculate. I've worn the shoes of Lazarus. Risen from my shallow grave with knowledge of the tetragrammaton. While my people all over the world Pangea panhandling. Begging in the motherfucking street for understanding. Well, understanding. Dramatically said, I am your father. And just like a young Anakin, the dark side is tempting him, whispering, is it really a sin for germs to die at the hands of Listerine? Are you listening? Or waiting to respond? Well, that doesn't make sense at the idea of a black James Bond. But pale-ass Superman gets his power from the sun. Interesting. And I don't mean to make light of such a serious plight, but sometimes my thought process can be crippling. You see, I'm more than relatively conscious. I learned from the Elijahs. Elijah meeting messenger, and the message is Yahweh is God, and there will be an exodus. But faith can't be nurtureless, and righteousness is an applied talent. That's why Skywalkers never cease seeking balance. But damn it, all this tightrope walking, it's quiet as awesome, says nothing when it's something. I just need substance, guess my karma's on my conscience. Sick to my stomach with this tightrope walking. Yeah. time roll walking. Yeah. Peace, you flow of light.
Revolution.
Y'all still in the whip. It's still kind of like, but that's cool though. I don't know about y'all, but I'm being stirred up. Stirred up again. Okay, yes, sir. I appreciate that. Man, let me tell you something, man. I saw you. God damn, I've been doing little push-ups and shit out there. Yo, goddamn, man. And I started with that same Scully. That's why you look right. That's why you look behind you, because you felt like you was eclipsing somebody.
Hey, man, I don't even see that nigga, man.
Woo. Yeah, see that laughter, that medicine, man, I feel good. Shout out to Scott Victor, Spoken Word Productions, y'all give it up. This man is the Russell Simmons of poetry. And give it up for your host, Black Soul. Hey man, you really been growing as a host, I gotta tell you, man. It's a beautiful thing to see. I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do this and I guess I gotta leave and then pay an actual therapist. Peace, true flow of life. I just can't give up now. Come too far from where I started from. Nobody told me the road would be easy, and I don't believe. I can't believe. I won't believe he brought me this far. Last night I had a dream, and I think it means it's all about perspective. Let's switch to a fate I wouldn't wish on those I truly despise. Buried alive. The wet ground accented by the cold atmosphere. More chilling than fear, yet still palpable. Although there is a guide with me, as I go in and out from experiencing the dream to witnessing it. Nothing more memorable than the scent. Its earthy tones echoing the fixed nature of my state. I don't mean to insinuate a grounding of any sort, for the ground is covering my shell. Filled with so much life inside. Vengeance is mine. At least to me a comforting biblical line, albeit incomplete. I go to scream but can't speak. Try to focus my eyes but can't blink. The silence is too loud, I can't think. I am still. And no longer witnessing is real. I'm in it. But my senses are different. Suddenly, light quality diminishing. Photoreceptors tingling. Somewhere there's a blue light beaming. I'm receiving energy that's sending me to the core. Rooted to the idea of more. A Hebrew Kemetic Cushite more for reparations and restitutions. Congregations and constitutions. Battle stations and revolutions. I'm shooting whether I'm armed or not. So why the fuck should I stay calm, not bomb? Listen to what you're telling me. Nights like this I wish it would rain. David Ruffin and Eddie Kane. Either way I'm tired of singing the blues. Although there is something particularly lovely of the Blue Jays singing this auspicious morning. What happened to my rage? Where's my mourning? Did they dissipate with my hope for escape? I'm relieved from experiencing the dream back to witnessing it. As I stare at the no longer freshly broken ground that houses my remains. My guide sustains his silence, time eclipse, till I can no longer refute the lesson. There was no funeral procession. No one green with envy out to get me. Although it took a while for this epiphany to hit me. It wasn't until I saw the dirt transmute to green leaves, tall trees and honeysuckle, fruit, bees, and home for forest creatures, a haven for bird feeders. Unbelievable! I wasn't buried. I was planted. I wasn't blind, deaf, and dumb. I was a seed operating in my purpose, blossoming into an ecosystem of symbiotic homeostasis. In its simplest form, I'll say this. Even the dirt you throw is considered fertilizer to the favored. See? Perspective. And no need to worry. what the night is gonna bring. It'll be all over. It'll be all over in the morning. In the morning. Morning. Cry your last tear. Gonna be alright. Peace, truth, love, life.
Revolution.
You don't call it